It's I got it started. Okay, so this is MERN stack codes, MERN stack. Okay, so here we will learn first React.js. Actually, React.js we can learn in two ways. Okay, so it means you can use JavaScript as a the core language, or you can use TypeScript as a core language. Okay, but most of the companies, even our company, I'm working as a React.js developer. So even our company, we are using TypeScript as a core language for React.js application. But some companies still using JavaScript also. So let me give you like at least few examples. I'll go with JavaScript, and then I'll continue the whole course with TypeScript. Okay, so that you get the idea, like how to develop a React.js application with JavaScript based core language and TypeScript core language. Okay, so only the difference here is here you can find the .jsx files, and here you can find .tsx files, and here no type safety, and here type safety, because TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript, right? So here this is more relevant code. I mean, this is like more optimized code, and I can say more certified code than the JSX. Okay, you can see the differences when I start actually TypeScript. So in this course, we'll also cover TypeScript. Okay, and also I'll tell you the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript. So you get some more clarity, like how JavaScript was working with React and how TypeScript is working with React. Okay, so these two I'll cover, and then yeah, we will cover complete in and out of React, because yeah, before I start all this, let me tell you about myself. So my name is Navin Sagam. Maybe some people already know, but this is for the new people. So I have 10 years of experience on front-end technology as well. Okay, and I just started. I was started my career as a Java developer. Later, I shifted to front-end, and okay, overall 10 years of experience. In that, around 8 years, I am in front-end. Okay, so yeah, I'm working as a tech lead on React.js itself. I also do coding in React. Okay, tech lead, some companies won't do coding, right? But we in our company we have to code. Okay, so module level we have to code, and small tasks will give to the the freshers and intermediate level developers. Okay, yeah. Along with that, I also teach in YouTube. Okay, so and also I teach in Udemy. Okay, I have some courses on Udemy. So I think there are some 15K subscribers, and Udemy there are some 25,000 students worldwide. I show you. Okay, just do one thing. Just type my name in Google. You get it. Okay. Okay, just type my name. So this is the GitHub repository. So sometimes I used to share the source code here. Okay, so HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, and there are a lot of repositories are there inside, and some YouTube courses also repositories you can find here. Okay, and this is my number, this is my mail ID, and yeah, this is GitHub. Okay, this is Udemy. Yeah, this is my name and Udemy. So 26,000 students and 700 reviews. This is all about myself, and I have made some courses on Bootstrap, JavaScript, Angular, Vue.js, React with TypeScript. Okay, so I got some 4.8 rating. This is 3.8. Okay, so free, right? Many people will take and they'll give their own rating. If it is paid, then it will be something different. Yeah, this one, see. Okay, so this is Udemy, and you also have YouTube. This is my website, but nowadays I'm not updating much on this website. There is YouTube. Ah, this one. Okay. Wait. I show you. Huh. So this is my channel, and okay, 15,000 subscribers. So you go to videos. I made a lot of videos on React and Angular, Vue.js. Okay, so these things, and some videos on Telugu also. You can check. Okay, so multiple playlists are there. You can have a visit so that you get the idea like how I used to teach. But I can say strongly that This course is completely different than what I teach in Udemy, what I teach in like YouTube and all. Okay, it's completely different. It's live classes daily, and each line of code I'll type in front of you and explain line by line what is happening, the flow and all. All concept we'll discuss live, and also we'll develop uh, projects. So you can't find any project here in Udemy or YouTube from my side. Okay, but in this course we will discuss the end-to-end project. Okay, the complete MERN stack project. So yeah, that's all about me. You can just have a look at here. Okay, so now come back to the course. So React.js. So React.js, first we'll start with the JavaScript for a few concepts, and then we'll jump into TypeScript and continue this complete course with TypeScript only. Okay, so and even the backend. See, when you talk about the MERN stack, so it is MongoDB, Express.js, React, and Node. Okay, so complete end-to-end project. So we develop the front-end part, we'll develop the API, we'll make the integration, we'll do the deployment, and we'll see like database operations, like database creation onwards. We'll do like we do from ground level 0% onwards. We will start. Okay, so 0% to 100% we learn. So complete project we develop, and if you can able to develop the same project by yourself, so you will gain at least 3 years of experience. You can claim 3 years of experience on React, because you are in a position to develop a complete React application from with all the APIs creation, integration, database operations. Okay, like form validations, authorization, authentication, everything will be there in the project. Okay, so with that you will definitely gain 3 years of experience. Okay, but one condition here is you have to uh, follow the classes regularly. Don't miss any single class. In emergency, if you miss a class, don't worry, you always get the recording. For every class you get the recording, so you can rewind it a number of times, and until you get the concept you can rewind it. Okay, so daily you get the recording, so don't worry. So this is live class. Okay, so live class advantage is you can ask some doubts on the fly. Okay, so in React.js, there are multiple concepts we will discuss, like props, state, conditional rendering, list rendering, how to get data from server, and how React connect with server, and how routing works. State management. Yes, I also have a notes. Yes, I'll provide. Okay, so how state management works. Okay, and Redux. So all these things we're gonna cover in this React.js. Okay, but before I jump into the actual concepts of React.js, actually I thought of starting directly React.js today, but just to give you a brief information about it. Okay, so before I jump into the React.js, first you need to understand what is this React.js is going to do. Like maybe some people already know, but I wanted to give you some idea on it. Okay, so why React.js? There are some other, like for example, you want to develop a website. For example, this small website is there. So just to develop this website, React is not required. So when you see, so you need to know the differences between the website, um, website or application. So website and web application, this difference you should know. Okay, so website means the one you see here, right? So UI brain. Okay, let me take an example of okay, Apollo Hospital. Okay, there is a website called apollohospital.com. Okay, so this is called website. Actually, to develop this website, we don't need of React. Okay, we can develop with normal HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, and even some people use WordPress to make this kind of website. Why I'm saying this here, React is not required because there is no much interaction. Okay, so this website is just to provide the end user some data. It is always going to provide some information, okay, about Apollo Hospital and his features and all this. He want to project the features and the activities of the company. So this is a website. So hardly you can just find a doctor, a small form, and no much interaction. You always see a information only. Okay, so this information once you have written, then it is fixed. No need to change nothing. Okay, so this is a regular website. So we don't use React for these type of website. Okay, actually React is not required for this because it's a very simple application. When we go with a React will go for some complex applications. Complex application. So application is nothing but same Apollo Hospital. So this website is for the outside people, the people who are in outside of Apollo Hospital use this website, okay, for finding information. But inside of Apollo Hospital, inside of the hospital, how the hospital people work, how the staff will work, how doctors will work, how they interact. That is one application. That is one separate application. Okay, the internal application uses by Apollo Hospital is different. That you can't see here. You can't log in from here also. It works only internally. So there, what happened? You know what? The internal application, right? So here, doctors can log in first. Doctors can log in, and they will find the complete hospital details, like where your patient is staying. They have to go for rounds in the morning, right? They have to give updates, medicines and all. They have to update, they have to give some comments, reviews, everything regarding the patient details, everything. So they use some internal application. They log in daily and they update for where is my patient, and what disease it is, and when discharged, and when he is there, and when visit should happen, when you give some instruction to the junior doctors, like all this information he has to fill in, and he has to do some activities, right? That is actually application. And not only doctors, so like for example nurses. So nurses also they track, right? So nurses will they will enter the medicines, when at what time what medicine given. Okay, so what is the doctor's instruction they can read. So all this information nurses login is different. Okay, and some, let's talk about billing. So billing people also log into the same application, the internal application. So there they can see the person, when, how many days he's staying, and how many investigation happened, and how much uh, like how much charges he'll be. Okay, so everything like complete accounts information will be inside the billing module. So like different modules in the application, right? And let's take some security. Security people also will be there, right? So security will be, people will be tracking like all the employees, like including doctors, nurses, everybody, like when they are coming in, when they are going out, and how much time they're spending in the here, and their their payment, pay slip, and pay slip and all, maybe different module. So security like only timings. Okay, so how much time they are in, how much time they're out. Okay, so those things and all they maintain here. Okay, so like that there'll be n number of modules inside the application. So that is actually a complex application. The website is, this is not a big thing. This you can develop in just half an hour, 1 hour. If you have the information, just write it, and you can make it in just 1 or 2 hours. You can make the whole website. But that is not for React. So React is for web application, and I can say that's complex applications. Okay, to develop some complex applications like this, you're getting right. So like this you need to have a React.js. So not only React.js, some people use Angular and Vue.js also, but React.js is nowadays most popular, and there are too many job openings are there for React.js, and even for full stack developer on React. So that's where we are actually focusing on, and we also develop a same kind of application. Okay, not exactly the hospital application, I'll tell you. Okay, um, okay, so like this. And for you, a small example I give you to Facebook, right? Yeah, best example, Facebook. See, Facebook, do you think is a small application just like apollohospital.com, like this? You just only read information? No, right? Facebook is such a complex application which internally built with React only. Okay, you can imagine how Facebook, how complex it is. Okay, in the same page, if you log in your friends and your details and your chat messages, everything, if I log in and my details, and everyone is sharing the information, the whole world, right? And they are maintaining the billions of users and billions of accounts they are maintaining, right? So that is very complex application which contains games and toll, what you call, some polls will happen, right? So like multiple things, you know much about it, right? This is complex application. And you take Gmail. you know, Gmail is also one of the complex application. It looks like a simple page, correct? When I go here, where is my Gmail? Huh. See, when I go to, yeah, so this is just a simple Gmail application. Looks like a simple, but a lot of things are there. You can inbox, you have to maintain the messages, you have to maintain, and you have to compose it, and you have to search, you have to filter, you have to make some settings and different apps you have to configure, you have to customize. All these things are completely dynamic. It happens only on a same page. Okay, yeah, that's where the single page application comes. इसको ऊपर कैसे करना? हाँ, okay. So we are going to develop. The first one is complex application we are going to develop, and the second one is single page application. So single page application means it's not just one page. Okay, so people feel multiple pages means about as one page, course as one page, blog is one page. Not like that. You also have a links, but single page is nothing but just looks like a single uh, software. For example, when you open a VS Code, right? See, for example, when you open an editor, it looks like a same application, one application only, but there are multiple options happens inside. Okay, see, for example, this is also looks like a single page application. There are multiple links all there, right? So whatever activities you perform, it happens on a looks like a same software. So your application looks like a software, but it runs on the browser. Okay, so single page application means you never see a page refresh. Okay, page, those things will not happen. It looks like a single software you're working on. Okay, and this is highly complex actually. Okay, so these two, and you also have routing. Yes, you can navigate between different modules. You have routing, you have different logins and all this. So to make all these things, we are going to use the React.js. Okay, of course you can use Angular and Vue.js also, but React.js is most popular. And important thing is, if you learn React and Angular, Vue.js and all easy, because all this comes into same category. You know, they're also complex application, they're also single page application, they're also routing and components, interaction, same concept. Maybe library different, that's why functions and all different, but concept is same. Okay, they're also state management, they're also Redux, here also Redux. Okay, library will be different, concept will be same. Okay, so if you learn one technology, one front-end technology, one front-end library, one front-end framework, the remaining two are easy to learn. Okay, either Vue.js or Angular. Okay, so now we focus on React.js in this course. Okay, fine. So, okay, let me tell you a brief idea how React.js is used to develop complex applications. See, if it is really complex, how can you simplify? You know, React.js itself has come to picture to simplify these type of complex application. To simplify, in which way it simplifies, we'll see. In which way it simplifies, because generally to develop any application, any website which runs on the browser, we just need one HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and maybe Bootstrap and jQuery. Correct? So using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you can develop any kind of website. But if you want to develop the complex application like a Facebook or a Gmail, so this is not actually happen with just HTML and CSS and JavaScript, because there are a lot of interaction, a lot of dynamic functions. So you can't write all these functions into one, one JavaScript or one HTML. It won't work at all. It's highly complex actually. So to simplify that, React.js has come. But in which way? In which way it simplifies? So what is the main goal behind the React.js? If you know the React.js structure, right, it will be just easy. Okay, nothing is there in React. Okay, so if you just understand, only thing you need to understand how React.js simplifies the complex application. Simple concept, how it simplifies the application into a complex application to simple is it uses divide and rule. Divide and rule. Okay, for example, for example, You have some complex task. What you do, you divide into small pieces, correct? So for example, in company also you have a project, they divide into different module, and module divide into different features, and feature divide into small tasks, and each task can be given to different people. So how you divide it so that complexity reduce? Same story React JS follow. In which way? I'll tell you. So let me okay. So let me give you an example. Okay, just see here. This is interesting concept, but this itself will give you the idea about React. The whole React story goes with this one only. Okay, so observe very carefully. For example, you don't know React. You don't know React. You want to develop one simple website. Okay, so let me design one simple website here. Okay, so this is one website. Generally, website contains what? That website contains one, the header, and you have some nav bar, and website contains some sidebar, and website contains some cards. Okay, some 2 3 cards, and website also contains some footer. Okay, so let me give some colors. Okay, so simple website like this I want to develop. One nav bar, one header. Okay, assume this is your header, like company logo and all, like this. So tell me, you don't know React. Okay, you know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So tell me how you develop this. How you develop this? First we'll start with HTML only, correct? So what we do, we will start writing one file. Okay, one big file, something like to develop this page, right? So to develop this page, you start writing one HTML file. You may give the name called index.html. Okay, one HTML file. So first I want to display a navbar. So you start writing your code first. Start with, because how HTML works, line by line, right? First you write navbar, then navbar will display on the page. So you start writing all navbar code. Some 50 lines code you written for navbar. We got it. Okay. Now under that, I want to have a sorry, first a header and then navbar. Okay, you write navbar code, some 50-60 lines. Next, I want to have a sidebar. Same file, I got a sidebar, some 100 lines written. Next, I want to have a main section, and I want to have a cards. Okay, all static cards, and also I need to have a footer. So like that, you have written around some 1000 lines. Just imagine. Okay, so you have written just 1000 lines for designing the whole structure of a page. Only structure, no styles. Structure of a page, one HTML file, 1000 lines you written. Okay, so next step, I want to give the styles also, like looks like a proper nav bar, proper uh, like header, sidebar and all. So what you do for styles, you will take a separate CSS file, maybe any name. I just give like styles.css. Okay, so you give in a CSS file, and what you do here, what you do for all the 1000 lines, for all different sections, you have to start applying the styles. For example, now this is header, right? So for header, all the styles you write. Okay, it works. Next, navbar, all the styles. Next to sidebar, all the styles. You got a navbar, sidebar, and like this, all these things. So assume this is also some 1000 lines happen. Okay, so you have made. अरे यार ये नहीं जा रहा. Okay, so you made some 1000 lines of CSS to make it dynamic. Sorry, only styles. Okay, but if you apply HTML and CSS, it's become only static website, na? Only styles and content. No, nothing dynamic. So I want to make something dynamic. Assume in navbar also I have a search. Okay, in navbar, I mean in the header, I need to have a search box, and here also I have something dynamic. Okay, like when I click on the link, when I click on the button, something dynamic nature. So what do you do? For dynamic nature, you won't include in HTML and CSS, not a good programming practice, right? So what we do, you will write one separate JavaScript file, correct? You write JavaScript something app.js you written, and any dynamic nature about the header, you start writing the functions here, and anything about the header navbar, you write here, sidebar here, like all the files. So assume you have written some 1,000 lines again in JavaScript. So finally, you got this application ready. Okay. So, but in this way, this approach is only useful for developing a simple application like this application. We want to make only this type of application, very basic search box, very basic form, and some, this drop downs, the styles. Only for this type of website, this approach is really helpful. Okay, it works perfectly. But if you want to develop, a complex application like a Gmail, tell me where you write. You write only one HTML which contains all these things, you know, the search, this one. There are actually a lot of features available. Okay, so only the settings takes a lot of story, right? Multiple, this thing should apply the dynamic nature. So it is highly complex and dynamic. Okay, so here not much emails are there, so you can't really feel, but you have already experienced the Gmail, right? So it is highly complex application. So this application you can't make with this okay there, this type of approach. So that's where React comes into picture. So what React says, no, don't develop the whole application in this way, like one single file, because the problem is unnecessarily too many lines of code will be increased, and too many places code duplicate will happen. For example, you want to write one card, you write 50 lines. You want to display one more card, another 50 lines. You want to display 10 card, 10 into 50 lines, 500 lines. You have to write everywhere duplicate code. Okay, so nothing dynamic. And I want to have a same sidebar here. You have to write the same code here, correct? So code duplication will happen. So to taken all these things into consideration, what React has given is he gives a solution. So React gives a solution for developing a complex application and bring it into simple application, to simplify the complex application in general. So how, what is the React approach? You know what is React approach? Simple, same story, slight modification. What is the modification is, see, just to make the header part, what you written, the code you written in the HTML file and styles in CSS, code, the dynamic code in functions in JavaScript. So what React says is, yes, same way you do, but not three files. What React says, the concept is component based development. Okay, so what React says is, it is a concept called component based development, not the page based development. Page means a complete page, one separate file. No, component, one file means they divide the whole page into components. Assume this is the whole page. Okay, there can be a number of pages in the website. Okay, so one page, this page. So in this page, component means any small piece of UI is one component. For example, uh, this is there, no, this pink color. What is this? Header. Yeah, header is one component. Assume just name component. And navbar is one component. Sidebar one component. The card is one component. The main area one component. Footer is one component. So what React says is, you have to divide the whole application, the page. Okay, application divide into pages, pages divide into components. Okay, so a small piece on the UI, a small piece on the page is one component. Um, that component you have to develop, and the way how you develop the component, I'll tell you. uh, can we do one thing? Okay, let me save this somewhere, and I'll give you how component works. Let's say regular website. Okay, so let me take this. Okay, So let me discuss about the component based development, how React works. I'll tell you. See how React works. This header is one component, right? So only for this part, you will write one HTML file, only one HTML file. Okay. So here less code, not we are not writing all this content, only in the main header what is there, that code, hardly 50 lines code. Okay. And one CSS. Okay. So you will write one CSS. Okay. And then you will write one separate JavaScript. So separate JavaScript file. Okay, so you have written one HTML, one CSS, one JavaScript. So 3 set of files will work for the navbar. So likewise, if you want to make a the navbar, like this is header, okay? I'm always confused. This is navbar, okay? So for navigation, what we do, we will take another set of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You want to make a sidebar, another set of HTML, CSS. You want to make this another set. So like this. So you're gonna make as you are actually focusing on a small piece of UI development, and later on you combine together. Okay, that way. So let me just take only this one. Okay, so if you write separate HTML, separate CSS, separate JavaScript, then how will you configure them to display a header here? You know what? In React, the name call component, right? The name call component is nothing but your customized tag. So you will be developing customized tags. The component is nothing but your customized tag. You know, for example, in HTML we have tags now. H1 tag, you get some header text. You have a div tag for division, like display some small piece of box. You have section, header, footer. Those are all predefined tags of HTML, right? Here in React.js, we develop some component, means you give a separate tag for that. You know what is the tag for this header? As per React.js language, you are going to develop header tag itself. There is no header capital H header tag in HTML. This is your own tag. So while writing in the main file, while configuring, you will write only header. If you write only this tag, you get the complete header. If you write this tag again, complete header with styles, with the structure, with the dynamic nature, everything comes, because this tag is in connection with all these 3 set of files. Okay, so all these files together, you will create one tag called this one. So wherever I write this tag, all these styles get applied. So there is no question of duplication only. For example, the same kind of header I wanted to display again. Previous approach, what you do, you have to write HTML, you have to write CSS, you have to write JavaScript, then it will come. Now what? Only one set of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but this tag you write again, one more component will display. That is the main goal of React, component based development. Okay, so same story, you want to make the navbar, so you may write, and this name is not unique. Okay, you can give your own name. So for example, you want to make a navbar, the same main navbar, like this. You can give your own name. So name, no restriction, but only remember the first letter starts from uppercase. So any tag, first letter uppercase, that is React component. So React component behind the scene, 3 files will be there. 3 files will be there. But a small correction in this, not exactly 3 files, 2 files only. Okay, a small correction. Okay, in Angular 3 files, Java React.js 2 files, Vue.js 1 file only. Okay, actually Angular like 3 files will be there, but React 2 files only. What are those? One is CSS, and the other one is something called, the other file Okay, the main file of the component called .jsx or .tsx. If you develop in TypeScript, is tsx file extension. If you're writing in JavaScript language, so .jsx. Okay, let me take for example JSX file. So this is something a new, file extension, JSX. So this JSX contains two things, your HTML code and JavaScript together. So inside this file, your HTML code will be there and your JavaScript code also will be here only. Of course, to develop component, we need all the three, but HTML, CSS together into one file, that is JSX, and style separate CSS. So this all together will take into one component, and that can be either header, navbar, sidebar, footer, card, anything. Okay, so this is component. So after you develop a component, and there can be something like you want to transfer, like you want to link between this component to this component, you want to transfer from this component to this component. Okay, and you want to maintain the whole application data. Okay, and you want to make the form validation, interaction, looping, conditions, like too many things will come later on. Okay, so this is the main goal of React. It is called component based development. Remember, you will be writing .jsx files. Okay, so the way how you design the React application is, the web application you have to divide into modules, and each module you divide into pages, and each page you divide into components, and each component is a collection of HTML plus JS and CSS file. Okay, so let me keep it in this way, .jsx. Okay, and CSS, and let's mix all things together so that you make a complex application. Okay, small piece you take, you develop fully and just connect wherever you want, it works. Okay, so this way. Okay, fine. So now you understand how React works. Okay, let me take some questions, like I want to know how much you understand. Okay, you can ask me question like, are you get this concept, or any question you can ask me, any question. Hello, or if you like your mic is not working or something, then you can chat also, chat also. Hello, you're there? It's clear. Oh, super. Okay,
Sir, it's clear, sir.
okay, okay, thanks. No question, then I'm very happy. Wait, someone is typing. Okay, let me save this file till then. Okay, I'll share these files. Yeah, JSX we'll discuss deeply, because we didn't see the structure of it. We'll discuss because we're not created a, it's only theory. Okay, daily we have to deal with JSX file only, na? I'll discuss. Okay, now what we do. Okay, so first let's create a basic React application. Yeah, no separate JavaScript file required. We just mix it with JSX file only. So React to JS with JSX or TSX. Okay, yeah, the main focus on TSX only, because we develop React with TypeScript, and backend right, Node.js will write in TypeScript, Express.js will write in TypeScript, MongoDB configuration also TypeScript only. But first few classes we'll discuss JavaScript, because just make you familiar how JSX works also you have to know. So first few classes I'll start with JSX, later we shift to we learn TypeScript, and then we'll make. So the plan is, first we'll make React application with JavaScript only, that is mean JSX. Okay, and we'll learn the concepts like props, state, and let's take some conditions and looping, like basic concept we discuss. Okay, then I will start TypeScript. Okay, then I will start a TypeScript. What is TypeScript? What's the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript? Then we'll make everything with the TypeScript only. This is gonna come with TSX. So from then everything gonna be TypeScript. Okay, so that you get the idea. Because some projects they are using JSX, most of the projects they are using TSX only. So because we never know, right, which project we are going to join. So almost same only, but here types will be there. A small difference, right? If you want to understand, small difference. In JavaScript, how you declare variable? Let a is equal to 10, you declare now. In TypeScript, how you declare? We define the type. A of type number is equal to 10, like this. Okay. And in JavaScript, how you create a function? Let greet is equal to like one function you create. Na? So what you take? This is num1. Okay. And some console log. Console.log of. This is for example num1. Okay. This is JavaScript function. So same thing how you declare in TypeScript is you have to define the type. So num1 of type number and it returns nothing. So void. So like that. So everything is strictly typed. Why to give the types? I'll tell you. When you start with TypeScript, then you get a more clarity. So small difference between JavaScript code and TypeScript code. Only types will be there, and some extra features also there. I'll tell you when I start with TypeScript. Okay, but don't worry, we will cover JavaScript and TypeScript. Okay. ये क्या है इतना बड़ा? In case div tags are increasing, the code will lead low performance because big DOM will. Okay, don't worry about all this. React will take care about the virtual DOM. Yes. No problem. We it's there. It will take care because we have to create a structure. So definitely we have to write in that way. But we develop the individual components. So React will definitely take care about DOM handling and all. We don't need too much worry about. So concepts are same in JavaScript TypeScript. Yes, of course, almost same. Almost same. Here more class-based components will be there, like class-based. But anyway, we are not discussing class-based here. One important thing. Actually, one more thing. Actually, React is something a bigger concept. Okay, so React, I told components now. Okay, yeah, observe very closely. You can develop React application using two ways: using JavaScript or using TypeScript. That is first option. Second option, React components you develop either JavaScript or TypeScript. You develop components. This component sort of you develop in two ways. Okay, so one is class-based components and functional components. Okay, two ways you develop React components. Okay, class-based components, functional components. For example, you go to JSX, class-based JavaScript component, functional JavaScript component, or class-based TypeScript component, or functional TypeScript component, like that. Okay, but I can say we are not discussing the class-based at all. No class-based components in the course because this is completely outdated. Don't go for outdated. Okay, so we are all using the smartphone, right? You're not using the small the small mobile, a keypad mobile, we're not using, right? Same story. Nowadays, no one is using class based, all are using functional. So this itself is a concept called hooks. Okay, we'll go with the concept called hooks. So we'll go with functional. Even JSX also, TSX also, we use functional only, no class base. Class base is outdated. So we don't discuss the outdated concepts. Okay, so that's one thing. And one more thing is there, because React is something a vast, bigger application, bigger story. Okay, yeah. Okay, you develop React components using JavaScript or TypeScript or functional, that's fine. But the main focus on the React is these are all concepts. Okay, like how components will create and how interaction will happen, like state, loop, interaction with server, routing. These are all concepts. Apart from the concepts, apart from the React concept, there is a one important thing is UI library. Okay, yeah, concept will be same. Concept will be same to develop the application, but UI library is different for React. Okay, so what is the UI library we use in the React? There are 10 plus UI libraries available. There is you have wide choices. Okay, so there are 10 plus UI libraries available, but I can say if you learn one specific UI library for React, you can easily migrate to anything else because we never know in company which is using. Okay, So so in this case, I'll teach you two libraries. One is the common Bootstrap library. Okay, because I use a common Bootstrap library plus React concepts, Bootstrap library plus React.js concepts. Okay, because why I choose initially Bootstrap. I don't choose the React specific library. I use Bootstrap because Bootstrap is not React specific library. You can use Bootstrap for React, Angular, Vue, and even small applications like this. Also, you can use Bootstrap. Okay, so why I choose first Bootstrap is you may already know Bootstrap, so you don't need to much focus on the design part, right? To make a button, to make a form, you to make anything UI portion like grid system and all, you don't need to much focus on the design part. You only focus on a concepts of React. So that's where I choose the regular UI library and may more focus on React concepts. So what once you are fully focused on React concept, once you learn the React concepts, then we'll be switching the UI library to um, React Bootstrap. There is a separate library given specifically designed for React people, React Bootstrap. So using React Bootstrap, because to use this library itself, you need to know React concepts. Okay, just to create one button, just to display one button also, you must know React concept, how component works, how state works, how props works. You have to know. So that's why I'm not starting this in the starting. Initially, I'm not starting this one because you must know the concept to start here. Okay, so once you have done with some small application with this, then we'll switch to here. And more importantly, the project is there now. We are going to develop a complete end-to-end project, right? Yeah, that project is on React Bootstrap only, not on the regular Bootstrap. Okay, because it's a pure React. It is made for React. Okay, so I'll tell you what is the difference between here and here. A lot of differences are there. So we'll start because in company, no one uses regular Bootstrap. We use either React Bootstrap or Material UI or Prime React like that. So we use this one with the React concept. So it will be easy. We'll make some applications on this. And also we'll see Material UI. I'll discuss Material UI with some examples. And there is something called Prime React. Also we'll discuss. Okay, because we never know after you join the company. So what is the concept, like what is the UI library? React will be same, everyone using hooks, everyone using states and all fine, but the UI library makes the difference. Okay, bigger because here class and all different, here class is different, here class is different. Okay, concept will be same. So first we'll focus on concept, then we'll jump into these things, because to work with these things you should know the concept first. Okay, that's a connection. So we'll start with React Bootstrap and we'll make the complete project. And after the project, we'll make some examples on Material UI and Prime React. Okay, like 10 plus are there. Like there is something called Semantic UI. Semantic UI library is there. A lot more actually. You can search. I didn't remember all the names. You just search here. Okay. For example, React UI libraries. You touch. See, Material Kit React, which and also somewhat popular. MUI is Material UI, React Bootstrap, Strid React, React Admin, Storybook, 20 plus. Okay, yeah, not all are popular. Around 10 plus are popular. There are 7 best UI library. MUI is this one. So this is MUI website, Material UI website. There are a lot of components. Okay, these companies are already using it. Okay, there is something called Prime React from prime faces. You know the prime faces, right? For Java is there, Vue is there, Angular is there. Yeah, this is you go to components. Yeah, so you can find components. See, you can just to make this UI design, we have to use a separate library. Okay, so I said MUI, Prime React, and there is React Bootstrap, same like Bootstrap only, but specifically made for React. Yeah, React Bootstrap, this separate website. So the difference, I'll give you a small difference. For example, you want to know the button, right? See, button generally React, Bootstrap. How you create a button? The Bootstrap website, है ना? See, in Bootstrap website, if you go to the किधर है वो? Docs, components, buttons. Yeah. See, generally to create a button, what you do? You write button tag, class btn primary. This is regular HTML code. Okay, but this is given for the HTML kind of website. But specifically for React, we don't use this because the button itself is declared as one component. Okay, it's having its own HTML, its own CSS, its own JavaScript or two. Okay, to make something dynamic on a button. Okay, so that's where React Bootstrap button you see. See, there is a tag called button. Do you see this button tag anywhere? In HTML, there is no tag with capital B. See, import button from React Bootstrap /button. So button is one component. You import it, and you give some extra, properties like this. So this is with this you get it. So I can say this is component. So when I come back here, see header is one component. Now main navbar one component, like that your own. So likewise, they have given their own component, inbuilt components for the buttons. On top of that, by mixing all different components together, we'll make our own components. Finally, you can make a website. Okay. So Prime React also we have buttons. Maybe that button also different. Yeah, see there are different colors of buttons. So see import button from Prime React /button. How to use button tag? See button here on here also button. Okay, like that. So we never know your company prefers which one. So we'll learn all this. So you get the idea. Wait, many questions. What is the duration of the course? Yeah, I'll be back on this. Videos were posted in YouTube channel are enough to learn the front-end technology. Not enough to learn front-end technology. Just give you some idea, some taste of front-end technology, not complete. Okay, you can follow them. You can definitely follow them in my YouTube channel, front-end courses, but it's not complete courses. No one keep complete courses in YouTube, right? Just for taste. Okay. How many days? Yeah, I'll tell you. We are going to make a project on purely React JS or complete MERN stack. MERN stack. I'll tell you. I'll give you an idea. Actually, MERN stack is something a bigger picture than React. Correct. For example, yeah. Let me tell you. Let's just give me your last 10 minutes. Okay, I'll wind up and I'll take some questions from you. Regarding the duration, right? First, let me tell you the timings. 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. or 9:45 also we can take, I guess, but I don't have any badge for after 9:30. So okay, let's take 9:30, 2 hours, and duration 45 days for the course, 10 days for the project. Okay, 45 days for the course, like all different libraries, React concepts, Redux, Tongue middleware, multiple concepts, 45 days, and 10 days for the project. Yeah, only on weekdays. Yes, class will be only on weekdays. If you all agree, then we'll go with the weekend, like some long session on weekend, like where we can deeply discuss more interaction on weekends. Okay, like any kind of questions you can ask. Let's see. As of now, no weekend class planned, but down the line, if required, we will plan. Okay, so this weekend no class. Next weekend maybe I'll tell you. Mostly no weekend classes, but if time permits, we'll see. Okay. Yeah. So in this, what technologies cover? MERN stack. So some people have a question, sir. Here, React means only React application will be there, or backend also? Because backend also will be there. Because without backend, how you will understand the full picture of the application? React, you can develop the UI part. See, React is for what? React is for developing the UI part, right? The navigation, like components, interaction, these things and all you do. But actual story happens in the backend only, na? See, for example, you have a form, you want to create a new employee. Okay, you want to create a new patient here. So you fill in details and click on submit. Where it will go? Okay, where it will go? If you submit the form data, so form data has to go to server. Some API it has to go, and from there it's supposed to store in database, and from there it has to come back. Even a simple login functionality. If you want to make a login, if I click on login or if I click on register, so you have to fill in the fields and click on register. So where this should go, it's supposed to have a backend also, right? So that's where we learn backend also, because without backend and database, without server and database, there is no meaning of React learning only. Okay, yeah, of course React concepts you have to use, but backend also required. So not complete focus on backend. Okay, our main 80% focus on React, 20% on backend. Okay, I'll keep here 80% on React and 20% on backend, because we are React.js developers now, but 20% backend, 20% only contains like how login works at the backend, how you create APIs, how you make database configuration. So those things, some 20% required, because for our website, backend is the backbone, correct? So how to create APIs and how to how it will generally works. You may use the existing backend server, but that won't give you the complete picture of your application. Okay, you have to know exactly from line to line where it is going, the flow. Okay, so that's where 20% backend is there, and also React is there. Okay, and we'll discuss these things also. And very important thing, okay, these are all one side. Okay, war one side. Okay, so these are all one side picture of the course. There is a second side picture of the course also there, the second side of the coin. Okay, the second side of the coin. Yeah, okay, first side of the coin, I will teach you all. Second side of the coin, you teach me. Okay, I'll tell you the story. Second side of the coin is after we finish the course, correct? Once you finish complete, I will explain, right? From React basics to backend to deployment, integration, everything I'll do. Line by line, I explain. Done. Project is done. So generally for every course, what happened after it is finished, they leave. Developer leave the people, and people will go and they may practice, may not practice, and that is their risk. But no, what I do is I'll take some 10 days extra time or 1 week. Okay, hardly 1 week extra time for second side of the coin. So what is that is I will track you guys. Like in between also I'll give assignments on different concepts. I'll make small applications also in between. I'll give some assignment also. Okay, so you have to finish the assignment, because not only just I am teaching you, I also want to know how much you are learning, how much you are practicing. Okay, based on that only we will go forward, correct? So the plan is the same course itself. I'll give some task, maybe weekly once or 2 days once, like if you finish the concept, that based on the concepts completion we'll give you the task. Okay, assignments. So you always have to finish, because I said, right, you have to be very careful in the course. Okay, you have to finish the assignments, you have to finish all the assignments, and at the end of the project I'll give some time for you guys, so that you have to create your own project. This is very important, this is main part of the course. Okay, you have to create your own project, you have to make some small PPT, and you have to make your own project, not the same one which we have discussed in the class. Okay, concept will be same. Okay, so React with TypeScript will be same, backend MERN stack will be same, Redux will be same, concept will be same, but the application domain will be different. So it can be a hospital domain, it can be education domain, it can be any entertainment domain, like that. Okay, domain can be different. Okay, so based on your thoughts, so you have to make a project and you have to give presentation you have to give the presentation on that project to me and other admin people from Ashok IT also will join, and we will look at like what are your presentation skills, how much knowledge you gain in the course. So based on the presentation, and in the presentation itself we'll ask you some questions also, like interview questions, kind of like what is the concept, what is the flow. You have to explain the complete flow from the form React component to the, from the service to the React actions redux. So from there to server, from there to database, and back to the component and how it is displayed. Like complete flow you have to explain, and some interview questions also will ask. Based on that, we'll give rating for you. We'll give rating for you. So rating will be of 5 rating. So based on 5 rating, like you have to get 3.5 at least out of 5. 3.5 rating, like more than you get 5 out of 5 also. So minimum 3.5 rating you have to get. Okay. So those who got more than 3.5 or 3.5 rating, more than that, so those will be taken very special care. Okay, because you learn things. So we have to give you, the next step is job, right? So we will give you job options for you. Okay, so there are some companies got tie up, so we will only, like, we know that what you are capable for, right? Based on this all presentations and all, and we'll record it also. The moment you present it, we will record it, and the same recordings and the same project and same code along with your resume we will project to the company. So company people will, there will be a easy, like more chances for getting you a job. Okay, so we will try our best for pushing you for the job. So it'll be easy for you to get. Ultimately, you have to go for a job, right? That way. Sir, what if I get some 2.5 or 3 rating? Then spend some more time, practice more, give demo again. Okay, so refine the project again. Okay, and then again you ask for the, demo. I'll join for the demo. So you give demo again. So then get some good rating, and then jump into the job pool. Okay, the job waiting pool. Okay, so that's the main agenda, because this course is not just for you to, only teaching and throwing you out from the institute. No, you have to be get a job. If you get a job, it will be benefit for you and me also, right? Because if you get a job, you tell to your friends that you got a job on this. So like we got the automatic promotion also, right? That's the plan. Okay, and even the best part is I'm also working on React. Okay, I'm a React developer now, live, I mean currently working also. So whatever I find in my day-to-day life, like how the organization structure, who is the business analyst, who is the who is the quality analyst, the quality assurance team, business analyst team, clients, so how the client interaction will happen, client calls will happen, what is stand-up meeting, what is EOD meeting. Okay, so what is the project discussions, and what is the mock-up, and how the task will be shared, and how you finish the task, and what are the git commands, and how you interact with the team lead, teammates, like everything, how the professional communication will happen, how you have to send email, like these all the concept we'll discuss on some weekends. I told some weekend class also will be there now. So this weekend no class, because I have for the 9:30 batch I have a class. Actually I have to teach them bootstrap and JavaScript for this weekend. So that's a plan. So this weekend no class for you guys for 7:30 batch. Okay, um this weekend we have a class that is for not React, actually bootstrap and JavaScript. Maybe this weekend. Okay, let me give you idea, so that if you're interested you can join. Okay, I plan for the Saturday, na? Very Saturday, 29th. I'll give now, so you wish you can join. So Saturday on 29th of October, because this helps you if you don't know bootstrap and JavaScript, it helps you. So class timings from 7:30 to 11:30. Okay, so we learn complete bootstrap. Okay, and the same timings on Sunday on 30th October, we'll be learning JavaScript, complete end-to-end JavaScript. Okay, so these two. So Saturday 7:30 to 11:30, and this also 7:30 to 11:30 JavaScript. So this helps you actually in React. So if you are really interested, no charge for this. So if you're really interested, you can join. Okay. So okay. So next weekend onwards, what we do, we'll discuss some project wise, like in my company, how the source code. I'll show you my company source code also. That is actually complex application because that's a $1.5 million project it is. Okay. And we are only developing from since last 9 months. Maybe by next month it will go to live. It's still in development only. It's a pure development project. Okay. I show you that also. So that, see, I will do myself like everything I can do for you. Only thing I need from you guys is good rating. And I wish 100% of the people to be pushed to the job pool. Okay.
Hello.
Huh.
Hi, Naveen sir. This is
Tell.
Firdaus here.
Hmm.
Actually, I am in USA. I want to take classes in this React, which you just showed.
Hmm.
So, what would be the timings for us and charges and all those things?
Yeah, timings will be 7:30 to 9:30 IST, Indian Standard Time. Okay,
Okay.
and duration will be 45 days, and after 45 days, so 10 days extra for the project. So total 55 days. Okay, and only on weekdays and weekends we'll discuss some concepts like Git some weekend,
Yeah.
like projects some weekend like that. Okay, and
Yeah. What would be the charges?
yeah, charges. I hope it is 10K, 10,000. You need to check with Ashok IT people. Maybe you need to ask them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they are the
Okay.
admin, right? I'm the trainer here.
Okay.
Okay.
So this recordings you're gonna send on regular basis?
Yes, on regular basis we get the
Mm-hmm.
record.
Mm-hmm.
But only thing is, I think for few classes, like 3 or 4 classes, they'll give for free, like a demo. Okay. So these classes also get record, but if you pay in between, like once the payment is finished, then they start giving you the records. Okay.
Okay. No, I mean
So
to say the classes which we are taking like 45 days or the other 10 days, right? I'm talking about that recordings.
yes,
So
yes,
if we are paying and
daily.
enrolling,
Yes, as soon as you enroll, so that day
okay.
onwards, you start getting the records. For example, you
So
pay after 3 days.
uh,
You
is
pay
there an
after three.
expiry date or something for the recordings, or we can
No, no, no. From day
have
one,
it?
it is recording. They keep in one location. So as soon as you're done the payment, they give the link to that. So you can access the day one onwards recording.
Oh,
The
okay.
moment you pay. Okay. And
There's no
also,
expiry date or something for that.
oh, sorry.
There's no expiry date or something, right? If we are
Expiry date, I'm not sure.
for
Maybe
the
six to
videos.
6 months or 1 year, I guess, for recording.
Okay.
Okay.
Last time I took the UI training with you only. So
Oh, is it? Okay.
yeah,
Uh,
the so that was in 6 months. No, not 1 year it was. So this
no, I
gonna be
used
the
to
same
give.
thing.
No, I used to give for lifetime. You mean UI brains?
Okay. Sorry, sir.
No, I mean you have taken a course from me, right? Earlier, that is UI
Yeah,
brains, is it?
yeah.
UI brains, it will be for lifetime, right? I usually
No,
give for lifetime. No,
okay.
no, I usually give. Maybe
Mm.
you lost the link. I don't know, but it will be for lifetime. Like once I given, I don't
Oh,
touch it. It will be access forever.
okay.
Okay, maybe here it's
Yeah, but
6 months or
yeah,
1 year.
your explanations and all those things helped me a lot. So that's why I was looking for the React, and luckily I got it. So I was like,
Okay,
I don't want to miss this chance. That's why I like, okay, I want to join.
okay. Thank you
Yeah,
so much. So you're from
yeah,
US, is it?
yes.
Okay. Okay. So fees and all, you can check with Ashok IT, the admin people. Maybe
Oh,
there is a number, right, on Ashok IT.
yeah, sir.
Yeah. So that you can check.
Okay,
I
sure.
think some number is there. Yeah, this one you can call. Okay. And apart from that, yeah, we also have a WhatsApp group.
Okay,
Okay, for this particular batch. so that like in live class you can ask questions in the live at the end of the class daily, and in between you're practicing at home and you're getting some doubts, you can post like screenshot and your description you can post in the WhatsApp group, so whenever I free and I'll reply. Okay, and regarding the class updates, everything we'll get in a WhatsApp group only.
So from where we can join this group?
Once you have done the payment, so they will only add your
Okay.
number to the group.
Okay, got it. So
Okay.
everything is yeah, all these details we have to ask them. Okay, got it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Done. Thank you. So any other question? Anybody?
Naveen,
Sir,
this is
should we pay for this live classes, sir?
Um, no, first 3 days will be free, I guess. First 3 classes will be free. So you can pay in between 3 days, but after 3 days, it must be payment. You have to pay, like after 3 days, they change the link only. Like the class Zoom link, they will change. So only paid people can join the course. Okay. So for
Okay,
example,
sir.
you paid 10,000 rupees of the course, so you can access live classes, you can access the projects, you can access these extra classes, and you can access the WhatsApp group, you can access the video recording, everything. All included inside same package. No separate charge for live and no separate charge for recording. All together is charge. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm done from my side. So tomorrow we'll be starting React. Okay, so how to create the first application in React and what are the commands and what are some installations also required. So let's start tomorrow and keep your system ready. Okay, so we'll make the application and then we'll continue.
Hey,
Yeah.
Naveen.
Hello.
Hey, this is Revant. Revant.
Revan, tell me.
Yeah, so I'm basically like backend developer. Basically, so I just have the knowledge on the like front end JavaScript. So is it enough, or I need to do some more? For you're going to teach React from scratch level, or you're going to start from the middle, like DOM?
No. We start from scratch. We start from ground level. So we just start
Okay.
from first tomorrow, first application of React, and then we'll understand the flow, each and every file, purpose, and all. So we do from 0%. Okay, but I'm
Okay.
not sure how much JavaScript knowledge you have. React JS, no experience required, no knowledge required, because we do React completely
Yeah.
from scratch. But I just need some bootstrap and JavaScript knowledge. Still, you want to have some brush up. So this Saturday, Sunday, we have a class. So
Yeah, sure.
this brush up class you
Yeah,
join so that.
one more query is that, so in the middle of the journey, you're not going to change the timings, right? So
No.
the time is going to fix, right?
Sorry, good question. Yeah, no change in the time. 7:30 to 9:30 fix for the batch.
Okay,
No
okay.
change.
Because I was in like I was in the States, so I need to figure out these timings too. So I'm
Yeah,
just
you can fix for this timing. It is fixed.
yeah,
Okay.
sure, Naveen.
Okay, thanks. Last
Yeah,
few
hi Naveen,
minutes.
Sohin here.
Hello. Tell me.
Yeah, this Saturday, Sunday is the same link for these classes.
Can we join for the same link? Yeah, same link you can join. Okay, good
Okay.
question. Actually, I thought of asking the Ashok IT to change the link, but yeah, same link we can join because they have given 1 minute. I made a registration for this. Give me a minute. Let
Sure.
me confirm. When I click on join, is the date is there? Yeah, is there na 29/30 October is there. Okay, super. So yeah, same link you can join.
Okay,
As
sure.
you
Thanks,
mentioned
Naveen.
tomorrow, also we have class. So for that also we have to
Same link.
do the same link.
Yes, same link. So tomorrow is Friday. So Friday on 28. This is 9:30 only. So we discuss React. Okay, where is went? This class is React for same link because weekday only we have a class, right? So we'll discuss React. This is our regular class, and this is our extra weekend class. So weekend will be some different concepts will be there. Okay, like projects flow, company, like culture, and all those things we'll discuss. So this weekend, one day Bootstrap, one day JavaScript. Okay, and Monday again, same link will be Okay, let's keep here. Monday on 31st, 31st October, 9:30. Yeah, React.js, same link. Maybe after Monday they change the link, but till Monday, same link only. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Any question? I'll post this in the chat so that you can copy. Okay. Any question, or we can wrap? No question.
No question, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. Still, if you have some questions, so you can ask me tomorrow
So
also.
for
Because
that,
tomorrow also we have a class. Huh.
for that, like application in the backend, what technology you are using in the backend?
Backend, we are
Or
using Node, Express, MongoDB. Node.js, Express.js, MongoDB. Actually, you can choose backend anything. If you already know .NET, you can use .NET API for backend. If you already know Java, you can use Spring Boot as a backend. But hardly makes a difference is the URL. You just need the URL, the API to connect, right? So you
yeah,
already have a knowledge on Java, .NET. You can happily use that technology for creating the backend for our application. But why I choose Node and Express is because in Node and Express also we use JavaScript language only or TypeScript language only. So this language we already know. So only thing is just to create a server and just to create a API in TypeScript, that if you need to understand. So because same core language we use at the backend also, no extra language like .NET or Java to learn. So we use that one as a backend. Even MongoDB configuration also we do in TypeScript itself. So it is easy for us because we don't need to much focus on the backend part. Okay, we have to focus on React. So developing APIs and DB configuration, only TypeScript language we use. So it will be easy for us and it will be time saving. So that's why we
yeah.
use these four.
It's like my first time UI technology, so I'm just scared about that.
Okay,
I
okay.
used to develop like 3-4 years like only backend, so I'm looking for
Yes. Previously
roles.
backend separate technology they use. Java people separate, UI people separate like that.
Yeah,
Correct. Now
but
it
I
is
need
like
to
a full
switch
stack.
to full stack roles, so they are asking for React in the market.
Correct.
So for that, I'm looking. Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Naveen. Yeah, I will look for this class.
Okay. Okay. So
Thank
thanks
you.
Yeah,
guys.
hello.
Hello. Who's this?
Hello, Shrishna this side. Actually, I was working with React with JSX, and you're saying that TypeScript, right? Is there any major difference that
No major
during
difference.
backend,
I told right. I think it is gone.
when going to depth, there will be any difference? Actually, I was only thought of about JSX.
No, that's what. First few classes we'll discuss on JSX only.
Yeah,
Okay, like this thing. See, first we'll
okay.
start with JSX only.
After TSX, can I manage the JSX also? Why? Because
You can exactly. Actually, this TSX is a superset of JSX. Okay, if you know
okay.
TSX, you can easily convert to JSX. But if you know
Oh,
JSX, you can't convert to TSX easily.
yeah.
Okay, if you know TSX, then just remove the types, it will become JSX.
And you told that you need to have a JavaScript basics, right? Is that
Mm-hmm.
enough? Is that enough for you, if you means I had a year six futures, I had a small few knowledge on that. Can I manage?
Yeah,
Or
you
you
can
need?
manage, but better you attend this class once so that
Yeah, sure.
it will be easy. Because I'm not sure, like many people has joined, but how much knowledge they have in JavaScript. So I wanted to take this extra class so that even I also be comfortable, like what concept get covered in React. So those concept I'll much focus on this class. So you will also be familiar.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Bootstrap and
Thank you.
JavaScript. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Anyone?
Hi Naveen, Pradeep here.
Pradeep.
I've been working on Vue.js since 2 years. I
Oh,
just want to,
Vue.js. Okay.
switch to
Huh.
React.js. Is it a good
Hmm.
practice? Like, how much efforts need to put on to learn the React.js?
Actually, for you, doesn't take much time for React. Because I told right, if you know one framework, then switching to other framework is dead easy.
Yeah,
Because see, you already work on Vue.js, right? So component-based development, single-page application, routing, Redux,
yeah,
everything
yes,
right? Just
yeah,
only you have to see a differences in Vue.js how you are doing and React how you are doing. It is very easy for you to correlate.
yeah.
This will be very easy for you. Even I say, you know, even personally, I like Vue.js.
And
but,
nowadays, Vue.js is using Vue3, right? So they're also using TypeScript and composition APIs.
Correct.
So like in the coming days, React and Vue are like the tug of war, like both will be in the market, right? So I plan to switch to React. Is a good move, or like?
Yeah, React is actually more popular when compared to Vue. 1 minute, you can actually search like popularity. You know, Google Trends, right? Google Trends, you go here, you search for some term like React JavaScript library. Yeah, JavaScript library. You want to compare with some Angular web framework, and here Vue.js.
Because it is very easy and it's like more.
Yes, correct. Yeah, personally, I like Vue.js because it is
Even
very
I
easy.
like Vue.js.
No much configuration.
Yeah.
But React is somewhat complex when compared to React because multiple configuration, multiple things you have to do manually here.
Yes.
And React is like Angular is even more like we have to write too much of code.
Yes.
For NGRX and all. See, the blue color is React and the red is this one and yellow is Vue. See, now it is still counting. Okay, don't see that it's going down.
Yeah.
See, React is more, but I have selected India last 12 months. So if I select, I think worldwide also, some worldwide, see React is in the first place, Angular and then Vue. But you can't only rely on this, but that depends on the companies and their projects. So if you take last 5 years, so last 5 years worldwide, you check.
Yeah, React only the GD.
React and Angular and Vue. But if you learn one, then remaining other two doesn't make much time. Hardly 10 days, you will, you know, completely converted to that framework.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. So thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Actually, I have some work at office. My tech lead is pinging me. Okay. So yeah. So thanks so much. So we have a class tomorrow. We will be starting React.js. So keep your laptop ready by tomorrow. And yeah, and plan accordingly to join the weekend so that you get some more knowledge on Bootstrap and JavaScript, and that really helps for you getting in React concepts. Okay, and Monday onwards, will continue again back to React. Okay, so thanks, guys. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate your interest in learning React.js. The same effort I'll also put to make you understand more concepts on React and make you job ready. Okay, so thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you. Bye. And same link tomorrow, 7:30. We'll start React. Thank you.